Hi, I'm Deb from Skein Sisters. I'm with Suzy today, one of our newest staff members. And when she joined us, she was very much a crocheter. And we said to her, you really need to get your knitting skills up. And so we're super proud of her because today she has walked in with her very first garment in knitting.
Well done, Suzy.
Yay!
Yeah.
So do you want to tell us about it? What you used and the pattern and all of that kind of stuff?
Sure. So the pattern's Felix by Amy Christoffers. It's all over social media. I think everyone has heard of Felix. I use Tosh Vintage. Beautiful yarn. It's a Templar yarn. For it, and it's Antique Moonstone, the colourway. And
Obviously, not this colourway.
No, that colourway.
That's
no.
Scout.
But I loved it because of the flecks of the rust and the brown through it with the blue, which is quite nice. It was a really good beginner pattern for me, like as a new knitter. Like there was definitely some challenges in it, which was good because it pushed me out of my comfort zone.
What were some of the challenges?
Well, the first one was gauge. So it calls for 14 stitches per 10 centimetre gauge. And when
Suzy did a gauge swatch.
I did.
Yay! Yay! And that was important because what did you find?
Well, when I swatched it, it was supposed to be on 60mm needles. And I didn't like the fabric. I thought it was really loose.
Too loose,
Yeah, so I went down to 5.5. But at 5.5, I was at 17.5 stitches. So
But you liked the way it felt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you blocked it too.
Yes, I blocked it. Absolutely. As you
Because
do.
obviously it's a superwash yarn, so we all know superwash tends to drop quite a bit too, and when you get it wet, it goes quite floppy. So you've got to be really careful not to pull it out too much.
I did actually. You're right. Yeah. And so I did my gauge. So I went up 2 sizes to actually make sure that it fit properly, which was good.
So you did your maths.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't just make it up. So I did some maths, absolutely. So I was quite lucky that there was a size that accommodated for that too.
Yeah.
And what else did you learn?
Well,
'cause there's some beautiful. There's a little bit of.
The lace work, yeah. So they're just yarn over increases, like really easy to do. That was probably the most challenging part of the pattern. And new things for me, like I did short rows, I did some decreases in the sleeves, I did a sewn tubular bind off on the sleeves as well.
Look at that.
Which was tricky. I kind of nailed it by the time I got to the collar section, the button band. But it was a bit tricky. But I'm a bit of a sewer, so I quite enjoyed that process as well. I blocked it. I've got buttonholes, and I'm off to the button shop this evening to get some buttons for it. But yeah, really happy with it.
So turn around and show us the back as well, because look how beautifully it fits.
Yeah, I made it longer too.
Okay, you made it a bit longer.
Yeah, it was quite a cropped cardigan on the pattern.
Yeah. And it's super flattering with this, with that lace panel and that raglan sleeve, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
It looks beautiful,
So I'm
and
really
you've
happy
done a
with it.
gorgeous job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who would have thought it's your first knitted?
Yeah, amazing.
winner?
You're just sucking up all the knowledge at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the knitting process and learning new things and techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super proud.